Hey guys.
Hey,
What's up?
Hey, how
Hey.
are you guys doing?
good. How you doing?
Great, great. Where are you guys?
We are good.
We're at Greenwich Music in Riverside, Connecticut. We just finished up EVHCon 2, and it was a blast. It was a great day. Um, we had, 30 or 40
Yeah.
big time Ed heads in here with all their guitars. We had a
And
band
talent.
and talent. We had a great time, a lot of great live music. It was just a great celebration of all things Edward. It was really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Reaver was here,
Yeah.
doing upgrades on anyone's guitar who wanted it done. I had my White Wolf done here. You can check the S right there.
Oh, nice.
Peter had his ivory USA done. I think David had one of his
My striped wolf.
his new striped Mexican special done. And I also got Johnny one of Adam's new products, the titanium nut here. Everything's titanium up there. I got that on, and
Cool.
right after I put it on, I got up and played 6 or 7 songs with the band, and it sounded awesome. Really full. It's definitely worth doing. In addition to the brass block, it was just a really big tonal improvement. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, I just want to say thanks to these guys: Pete Caruccio, Jim Vombis, Joe Suma. These guys, first of all three great guitar players. I had a great time watching all of them play today.
So much fun.
And just great people. And there were, like I said, or like we said, 30 to 40 of these guys here. It was great. It was
Everybody
just
got
a
along.
Wonderful day.
Yeah.
Wonderful day.
No fist fights?
No
No.
fist fights.
No, there was nothing. It was
No tapping fights?
It was really
A couple of tapping wars, but that's okay. It was all good.
I mean, even the guitar playing, even there was no tug of war. It was amazing. Everyone, waited their turns pretty much. It was really cool, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
No volume wars. It was just couldn't have asked for a better day.
Really smooth.
There were a ton of guitars here, a ton of Van Halen style guitars here. I had my whole collection, 19 guitars here. Pete had 3 guitars here, including his New York Islander colored 5150 guitar, and the limited striped Wolfgang with the maple fretboard from a
that
couple
was
years
yours,
ago.
Pete?
Yeah, but the
I thought that was yours.
But
That
the
was
FD2,
Pete's? Okay. Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, it's it was you couldn't have asked for a better day. It was really
It was
amazing.
EVH overload.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that where on the drive home I'm going to be listening to no music because it was just like wow, where do you go from there? It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was very cool, and I hope that we could. I hope we can continue doing this every year. I think even next year might even be bigger. Maybe we can get into a bigger place even. This way Joe doesn't have to worry about cleanup afterwards. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not too bad of a mess right now.
No,
it's fine.
not.
It's all right.
It's not.
Is
It's
it,
not.
is it,
There
is
is
it
that
safe
piece
to
on the
say
ceiling.
that the boss knew about this today? That was shared with us, or do we have to stay what Adam told us about the boss knowing about it?
Yeah, no, you know what, Johnny? I was talking to Adam afterwards, and he was saying, what a great event it was, and how everyone had such a great time. And without mentioning names, he said, "Oh, by the way, the boss knows about this event." So I said, "Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. That's awesome. Hopefully someday
very cool.
we can get to the point where the event's big enough that maybe the boss will stop by the office for a second and see everyone
Right.
working there. You know what I'm saying?"
I also want to add that David
Yeah.
Waters, who is the EVH rep on the East Coast here, he was here today. He's actually a good friend of mine from when I worked at Manny's Music and Guitar Center for forever. And I see him all the time at the Music Zoo. But he called he called EVH. Well, he didn't call. He texted EVH Gear today, not Gear, EVH. I guess in Corona. He and told them about it, about today, and they were happy to hear it and happy to see it and happy to see photos of all the EVH Gear Wolfgangs on the wall and the amps and the fact that Joe's store here is so pro Van Halen and pro EVH Gear.
Nice.
And they got excited about it. So I think that this is only going to get bigger, and I think in the future there may be some good surprises. Good surprises that come.
Is that a surprise on your head?
It's speculation. Yes, I won this.
Yeah, Johnny, we had some great trivia today, and the hardest questions, not surprisingly, who stumped everyone else, were answered by this guy. So
No,
it was
Dave
pretty-
knew.
Yeah.
What's can you give us a can you tell us like what was the question?
Yeah, okay, what was the question?
Or are you gonna
No,
save it
what
for
was-
next year?
What was the last
The last podcast.
song that the Marshall was playing?
Oh
on?
yeah, what was the
Yeah,
last
the
song?
one that really blew my mind was the question was, what was the last recorded studio song on an album on which we heard Eddie's Marshall? And in my head, I was thinking Aftershock, but chronologically, album track wise, I think Dave beat me and said
Not enough.
enough.
The solo to not enough.
So
But I got to tell you, I may have to return the hat.
What?
Because I'm wrong. The last song was Up for Breakfast.
Not for breakfast.
The 5150 guitar and the Marshall.
No. The question. No, well, the question was
Marshall.
the Marshall though.
Yeah, but it was the 5150 guitar and the Marshall were both used on that song, on the recording of that song.
On Up for Breakfast?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I remembered it. I was after I won. I was like, wait a second, that's wrong because it's Up for Breakfast.
You sure?
Mhm.
All right. Keep the hat anyway. Because you got most of the other ones that everyone was like, too.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
But technically I was right anyway because Not Enough before Up for Breakfast. Not Enough was the last thing that the solo with the tremolo with the
Leslie,
on it. That's the last thing
Okay.
they used.
We also had an interesting one about Valerie and lingerie. Jimmy Vombas got this one. I didn't know it. Dave told me. What was the famous picture of Valerie in lingerie holding the guitar? Right. What was the guitar? I didn't get it, but Jimmy was like, "Oh, it had a trans trim on it," and sure enough,
that Kramer.
The Kramer with the trans trim.
Kramer with the trans trim. So,
Yep.
Spent our time well.
Yeah, just EVH nerds. Geeking
Yeah.
out.
What was the first song that we heard Wah on?
Yeah, Johnny, you know that one?
What?
First recording we heard Eddie use a wah on.
I would say Cabo
It's very
Wabo.
subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You
Good
got
job. Good job. There you go. God, what else do we have? We had, what was the first song that we heard the PV 5150 on? Johnny Bean?
Trick question, by the way. Trick question.
Oh, really? Would it have been on Balance?
No.
Nope. Before.
Which what? What was the which
What
song?
was the first recorded track that we heard the PV 5150 used on?
Amplifier.
Won't Get Fooled Again?
No. That's after.
I don't know.
Pound Cake.
Pound Cake. We're
Oh,
getting
okay.
out big time. And then
Okay.
Like I said, it's a trick question. It's that easy.
I'll have to return my hat. I
You have to return your hat.
guess.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
other one that you
Oh
would
no, actually, you'll have to return the surprise that's coming to your house.
Johnny, actually,
Yeah.
we have a special. We have Jimmy, can you grab one of those guitars? we can show them.
Oh yeah, the small
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
We got a bunch of these little EVH mini guitars. Johnny, have you seen these?
The ones that that FU tone
Yeah, the
has
ones that had the controversy that with Pete on.
Yeah, the mini. Thank you.
that
So here's,
photo.
like-
I saw the photo of those. Yeah.
Here's the Frankenstein. I mean, how cool was that? Thing is
That's really cool.
10
Yeah.
inches tall. Got the reflectors and everything.
It does in the back.
It's
I didn't know.
really-
Wow.
It's awesome. These things are amazing.
It's got the holes for the Floyd.
Yeah, it's got the. I mean, even the trem holes. It's insane.
And the
This little
headstock
thing.
has those marks.
So Johnny, where are you? California? Here, I'll give you a chance to win one of these via EVHCon in Connecticut. Shoot, what is a good question for Johnny Bean?
That's 5. Yeah, you got 4. I know that number 5. Right, that's the stuff.
Yeah, that's not everyone.
Okay, Johnny Bean, what is the last song that Eddie used the 5150 guitar on to record?
I would say probably Judgment Day.
Oh, you win. All right,
Nice.
David's gonna give me your home address, and I'm gonna send you. Would you like a Frankie, a black and white, or a black and yellow Bumblebee? One of each.
I'll take
One of each. You got
whichever,
it.
whatever
Okay.
you want to send me is cool.
One of each.
Thanks,
You
man.
won.
Thank you.
You were
Thank
a
you.
winner. Okay, that's it. Perfect. I only have like 30 of them over there, so it's all right.
They're blocking the door.
Yeah, they're stacked up.
You want to switch?
Yeah,
No,
that's
so honorary.
that's really
You're
cool, man.
honorarily with us. I can't talk because I haven't eaten since breakfast. I'm starving.
Yeah. No, I understand. I know, and it's later where you guys are, and it's been I know it's been a really long day where you guys are. You know.
Yeah, but fun. It didn't seem like a long day until like everything was packed up.
Well, I mean, what 1923 guitars? That's a lot of guitars to pack and
Two
unpack.
guitars.
You know?
Yeah. And everyone had fun. Everyone grabbed a guitar. Everyone, it was so cool. It was such a cool day. I don't really have
I would think it was
words.
closer to 30 guitars. I mean, you got a lot of people working.
No. Just we're talking.
Oh, you're
Yeah, there were a lot of guitars here today. A lot of really cool guitars here. There was what was there? A purple Axis, a purple Music Man Axis that was here too. There was a black first year PV Wolfgang.
Nice.
There was
and that was a limited run. That had a brown body.
oh, that's right.
You had the purple quilt on a.
Oh
dark
no,
brown
that's
body.
not limited. That's
Oh, yeah.
all
Oh,
of
that's
them.
a reissue.
All of them, yeah.
Reissue.
Yeah.
Oh, the Axis tribute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
The tribute, right.
There was another besides my Frankie. There was another Frankenstein here. I don't remember whose it was. It had string. There was another 5150 guitar here. Our friend Jimmy Carr from Massachusetts. He came down. Rhode Island, past
Oh,
Massachusetts.
he had the Mean Street.
Yeah,
5150, right?
he came down and brought a guitar, and he actually bought an amp. He bought a 50-watt 5150 and a cabinet. You said?
No, just the head.
Just
But
the head.
yeah,
He
yeah.
bought it. He bought a head from Joe.
Mhm.
And had his guitar worked on by Adam, and it was just man. I'm trying to
Yeah,
think
good
of all
stuff.
the good stuff.
Good times.
I'm trying to think of all the other good stuff that was here.
Had some pizza.
Oh, you
Yes,
did. I didn't.
Oh, there you go.
Pizza.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Okay.
Yeah. I posted a lot of great photos. Sully dude,
Yes.
Michael Sullivan, is it?
Right.
He was posting some videos and a lot of great photos to the page.
Mhm.
You know, so I was resharing that stuff to the page, and yeah. So we saw a lot of cool stuff, and I know it must have been pretty wild over there because there's a band playing, so it's pretty loud, and everybody's trying to talk to each other.
Yeah,
and-
that's why we didn't. That's why we really couldn't get on earlier, and the Wi-Fi was just really bad. So a lot
It
of
must have
cell
been
phones.
all those iPhones in there because right now it looks fine.
Yeah.
Right now you guys look perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So do you, Johnny, for an avatar.
Oh, thank
pretty good looking avatar you got there.
Thank
Nice
you.
Guitar anyway.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Did you see any of those there?
No, no, but I think we may have some sort of a deal in the near future happening. Maybe we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Where there might be a relic one coming my way.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
You
That's
never know.
cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So, yeah.
what else? I'm trying to think. What else was there?
So who was all there? I know Les Paul Gibson was there. He was sending me some videos. Um, like I said, Sully dude was there.
Yeah,
You said Scott was there.
Scott was.
Scott
The
Smith.
first thing he did was come in. He was like, "Dave." I'm like, "Oh my God, you came!"
Yeah, that was cool.
It was the coolest thing. It was
And
the
the
coolest thing.
other guy that was with Adam was I forgot his name. Dee Snider's guitar player. The guy with the longish hair that was with Adam.
Oh,
Yeah.
Doug is his name. Dan.
Yeah.
Dan. Yes, Dan. I don't know his last name.
Yeah, that's Dee Snider's guitar player.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, nice guy, super nice guy. I'm surprised he didn't play any guitar today.
Yeah, he was throwing out a lot of compliments your way, my way, Jim's way.
Yeah, no, he liked it. He liked
He
it a lot.
liked playing.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
He liked
He was
the-
saying how
he
like
liked
he
the
was
rig.
really, inspired to go home and play some more Van Halen.
Yeah.
My buddy Craig Stopko, who was hammered,
Oh,
having a great time.
Oh yeah.
it's
just
funny
like-
because at the beginning of the morning when he first came,
Uh-huh.
he was so good. His playing was like it was out of hand how good he was. And the more he drank, it was like, wow, this is the same guy.
He got better and better.
Forehead.
Oh
He
man,
turned
yeah.
in 2004.
Oh, so funny. Yeah, and it's funny because I said that to Adam while Adam's fixing guitars. I don't remember whose guitar he was fixing, but he almost died over it because I was like, "Oh, listen, it's 2004 Ed," and he was freaking out, laughing so hard.
Man.
Yeah, there was. I mean, he had my 5150 guitar slung on his back, for a while, and
Mhm.
he was slamming it into amplifiers. I'm like, you do realize it's not your guitar, right? So, well, just be careful. It's just my favorite guitar that I own.
Keep calm
Oh,
and play Van Halen. That's
Mhm.
it.
so funny, so funny.
It's a great day,
Yeah.
great tone,
Yeah.
great playing.
Yeah, and now we're gonna have Subway. Hungry.
Yeah.
But Pete's, as I said before, Pete's wet, dry, wet. Or is
Yeah.
it dry, wet. Yeah,
Wet,
wet,
dry,
dry,
wet.
wet. That wet, dry, wet rig is insane. Absolutely insane.
That was one of the.
It was a highlight of the day. Just hearing that behind
Yeah.
you, with those delays going back and forth, and that just, oh my God, it just
Johnny, it was funny because Joe's on stage playing. When I first got the setup, it's simple, but it's still a little
it's
overwhelming.
intimidating.
Just
Mhm.
getting you to, that's your flange button and this is your delay button. And so he's up on stage and, different Van Halen songs where he just throws on a flange for, 3 seconds and backs it off. I was just working the board.
He
for
did
him.
it. He
Yeah.
worked the pedal
So
board.
he
It was
was-
awesome.
He's just playing. Anytime we went to a lead, I went to the lead channel.
It was amazing.
Anytime there was phase, I gave him the phase.
love
Anytime he did a
that, man.
dive bomb,
Yeah, it was
I
great.
clicked another delay
Yeah.
where it just sounded like, it was coming from outer space, and then it sounded good because Joe's a beast.
Yeah.
What are you
So-
on Saturday for the gig?
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
so everyone knows, everyone that's watching, if you haven't seen the pedal board or the type of pedal board that Eddie used for the last world tour that they did, go on our Facebook page, EVH Gear Live, and you'll see photos of the pedal board. We took photos of the rig and the pedal board, and enjoy that. Enjoy all the photos because you'll think you were there with us. It was amazing. I think there's some video clips as well. There's a lot of photos, guitars, and it just you'll see all the smiles on everyone's faces.
Yeah, even from those videos that you sent in and that Sully dude posted, you could tell that the setup sounded great. Even through those videos, you could tell
Yeah.
the sound. It sounded like Eddie's rig.
Yeah, well,
You know?
there's a good reason for it.
It is.
It is
Yeah,
Eddie's rig.
It's almost just like it.
Yeah, I think that it's one difference where Pete has an Eventide harmonizer on it, where Ed didn't have one. But you know, that's the only difference. I think everything else is there, and it's like in the same spots as Ed's. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
So I think that's it, bro. I think we're good here. You know, Joe probably wants to get home.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's later when
We
you
have to have a bite to eat. You know, Jim, you come with us to get some
I
food?
think I might just do
Cool.
that. I think I might just do that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. You guys gonna have your pizza party after the show.
Oh, no mustache.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then back to New York.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, have a great time, guys. I mean, yeah. It looked like a great day. Everybody in the chat box is saying looked like you guys had a great time.
Yeah.
You know, Michael
Next year.
Smith. Next year.
Not a bad day for the first day having a page, right, Johnny? Got some nice
Yeah.
coverage.
Yeah.
One day in.
Yeah. People love it.
Yeah.
People love it. I think we're
Most people love it.
I think we're up to I don't know how many likes, but
Oh, shit.
over 100.
Canada.
144 likes, you know.
Yeah.
And
it's awesome.
we just put it up yesterday, you know.
Beautiful stuff.
So it's cool.
Definitely.
So,
Cool.
yes. Awesome.
You have the group shot? Did your wife send it to you or not?
Yeah, I got it. Yep.
Yeah, definitely send it.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, we should definitely put the that shot on the page as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any photos you guys have, if you want to, you know, put them up, you're all free to.
Did
to
I?
post,
I
you know?
didn't send you. I didn't send you the photos of me. There's some photos I gotta. Well, either I'll put them on the site when I get home, or I'll send them to you. You can put them up. There's a couple of really cool photos that,
Mhm.
that you'll want to see.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Michael Smith says he misses New York pizza.
Who says it? Michael Smith?
Michael Smith.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Michael, come home.
Okay. The connection's going bad again, so we should probably go, I guess.
Yeah, well, and my battery's running down on my phone.
Oh,
All
there
right,
you go.
so
There you go.
Johnny, nice talking to you.
Thanks, John.
Yes. Yeah. Great to see you guys.
I'll give you
man.
a call later when I get home, bud.
Okay. Glad you guys had a great time, and yeah, looking forward to next year.
Take
Yeah.
care, man.
Definitely. All right. Rock on, dude.
Are you going to the NAMM show this year?
This year I am not. I
Oh,
don't think, unfortunately.
All right. Well, forget it, Johnny.
Okay. I'll be there.
Yeah, I know you will be.
I'll send you guys some pictures.
Awesome.
Cool. All right.
All right.
See you guys.
Well, we're out.
Peace
See you
out.
later.
See you, Johnny.
Bye, Johnny.
Bye. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for subscribing. Michael Smith says goodbye. Check out the new page, EVH Gear Live on Facebook. Link is down below. Give it a like, and yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good now to have a name to the program. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
instead of hey, this is our guitar chat live, blah blah blah, whatever. You know, now it's easy to remember. So
It is.
all right. See you guys. All right.
Take care.
Johnny.
Bye.